Welcome to the Durango Real Estate Update, February 2020 edition. I'm your host, Dan Corman, broker-owner of Alpenglow Properties, a full-service real estate brokerage right here in Durango, Colorado. We're now in the middle of the first quarter, and January's single-family home statistics have some interesting data points. When looking at January's numbers year over year, the number of in-town Durango single-family homes sold are right in line with last year, +1. And in Durango, that increase of 1 unit shows the number of sales to be up over 12%, so keep that small sample size in mind. We saw a 15% decrease in the average sales price of homes, bringing the average down from $577,000 in January 2019 to $502,000 this January. We also saw a whopping 22% decrease in the median sales price of single-family homes sold in January compared to the same month last year, making the monthly middle of the market land below $400,000 for the first time since January of 2017. For clarity on that, half of the single-family homes sold in Durango last month were under $400,000. If you've been thinking about pulling the trigger on something, it's seemingly the right time to call your agent and make that offer. The drops in average and median home prices are most likely attributed to a higher listing inventory, continuously low mortgage rates, a bit of winter stagnation, as well as uncertainty within our geopolitical and economic landscapes. I think we can all agree it's nice to have some normalcy return to the market, but I don't foresee the lag lasting through March as buyers are starting to emerge from their winter activities. As not to bore you with the nuances of single month statistics in the residential market, I'd like to talk a little bit about commercial real estate in the Durango area. Durango is an amazing place to own and operate a business. We see a net gain of approximately 1,000 workers commuting to our area per day, with a workforce population of close to 18,000 people that live and work right here in La Plata County. Unless you're able to work from home, chances are you're going to need a space for your business. And as hip as Durango is now, there are a couple of co-working spaces like Durango Space in the Crossroads building downtown and our space at the Rochester Hotel that provide a la carte, fully supported office space. But when you're searching for a retail location or light industrial building for manufacturing your product, it's a bit tighter, so you may want to hire what's known as a tenant representative to assist in identifying that prime commercial property. Tenant reps are your consultant, advocate, and fiduciary agent that help answer the hard questions, identify properties, and negotiate lease terms on your behalf. Tenant reps are generally paid by the listing entity and act as the commercial leasing equivalent of a buyer broker. But instead of assisting a buyer through a sales transaction, tenant reps assist commercial tenants in obtaining an amazing property in the right location for their business. Other commercial agency relationships include, but are not limited to, landlord rep, buyer broker, and listing broker. So be sure to hire someone with experience when you go this route. So, what is our commercial market like here in Durango? Well, much like our housing market, the inventory is diverse yet constrained, so it's imperative to seize opportunities as they arise. The calendar year of 2019 saw an incredible shrinkage in the commercial property sales volume compared to 2018. Durango's MLS only logged 20 units sold last year, which was a 39% decrease from the number of units sold in the previous calendar year, a drop in dollar volume from $24 million in 2018 to just under $10 million sold last year. Currently, there are 67 commercial properties for sale in La Plata County, almost half of which are offices, one of the softer segments of the market. And just in case you're wondering, hey Dan, how many industrial properties are there in Durango right now available? Well, there's 0. So if you're planning on developing something, maybe that's a good market to get into. So that's all the time we have on this episode of the Durango Real Estate Update. As always, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Durango Brokers, or find me online at alpenglowproperties.com. Thank you for watching.